There's a 6-step process for telling a really good story that goes viral, and it plays on human nature, because human nature is we want to get involved with things that are dramatic, things that are vulnerable, and things that are like inspiring. And what's inspiring is transformations. So before and after stories, rags to riches stories, stuff like that. Second is milestones. People love celebrating when you do something like, I just got married. That post on Facebook literally gets 1,000 likes, and every other post gets 2 likes, right? if it's your birthday, 300 likes. People from elementary school, happy birthday. It's like, what the hell? Because it's a milestone. These go viral. Right now, if you're starting your school, I would write a post, and this is the 6 steps of writing a post simplified down. There's always a situation, which is your backstory, like who you are, like where it all started, just setting the story. Then there's the goal you're working towards. On the goal, you go out to you have a plan, right? And so you tell them what you did, and usually the plan is encompassing the things that they're already doing or tried. So you kind of relate to them like didn't work. Then in that plan, there's a problem. You face a problem. In that problem, trying to figure it out, you find the solution, and then from the solution, you have the result. And that story is the simplest way you can ever tell it, the journey of you figuring out or discovering a new way of fixing something. If you share that and you tie it with the relevant story in your life to your offer or whatever your school's about, it's going to go viral. And so sharing a story is really the fastest way to build an audience, get a bunch of leads, in my opinion. And all you got to do is find some groups where, other schools or Facebook groups or Discord where people are.
Yeah. I mean, you clearly practice what you preach. You speak in like complete YouTube shorts. Why do you think Skool is the future? And like, where do you see this platform going?
Yeah, a lot of millionaires were created in the wave of the trend of starting Facebook groups. And the strategy is simple. You start a community, you add a ton of value there, and then from there, you'll probably find your high-ticket clients by booking calls and offering more help. And so Facebook, because of all its privacy laws and all the stuff that happened, it made it extremely difficult for your account to actually message people and for groups to actually become profitable and grow. And with all the noise, Skool came in at the perfect time. So Skool is a new Facebook group. I believe it's the new like Kajabi course platform. It's the new ClickFunnels soon. It's going to be the new YouTube channel, because all these things that you use in order to actually get engaged community built, Skool does it all in one place. So I believe it's the future, because it's going to replace all of the other platforms and what business owners use to actually connect with their audience and add value before asking for a sale.
So the Skool Games is a 31-day competition. There's going to be 10 winners. They fly out to Las Vegas, spend the day with Alex Hormozi, get to collaborate and learn from each other, and a bunch of other really, really cool prizes. What's your strategy for winning that, Armin? Because I reckon you've got a pretty strong chance.
Well, I have a strong philosophy. I learned this the hard way. I don't get to control the output. I get to control the input. So I'd like to say I would win, but if that's not meant to happen, it won't happen, no matter how hard I try. And so I'm kind of trusting the process. I'm aiming for that top 10. I want to be number 1, but I'm going to do everything I can to add as much value in the school I'm building. It's going to be a sales school, not HTC University, funny enough. It's a separate school starting from scratch. I'm going to add as much value as I can, solve as many problems with me and the team I've assembled, so that it's just, even if we don't get into the Skool Games, like we just build a really good business. And so my real strategy is not to focus to win. It's actually to focus to do the thing that causes winning, which is provide so much value, it's impossible to say no or to find us. We take the first step, life, God, universe takes the next step. So I'm only taking my first step, seeing what happens.
That's awesome, dude. I love the long-term play here, where you're like, you know what? Like, the Skool Games is awesome, but you know what else is awesome? Building a sustainable, incredible business that changes people's lives. So I'm inspired by that. You've clearly gone all in. What advice would you give to people who are on the fence? Maybe they have a community elsewhere, or they're thinking about starting a community around their passion.
100%. Get out of your head, get into the field. A lot of people think that that the whole business gets built up here. It doesn't. You get built up here. Business gets built in the field. I was just doing a VIP session with the challenge people, and I literally said this: everyone had the same problem. They're all mental fatigue because they're thinking themselves into the ground. And so here's a cool writer down that you can live by, and it'll stick with you forever. Don't think and analyze, do and reflect. And you'll always have the clarity you need on what to do next.